talk about the first 2 episodes of season 3 of Euphoria, and it is wild. So first I want to talk about Nate and Cassie's relationship. Cassie gets on my ever-living nerves. Like, Cassie annoys the heck out of me. And the fact that Nate went from being a super abusive person to being, like, not really manipulative or violent like we saw in the first 2 seasons is wild to me. Like, I understand people grow, but I don't really think people grow that much. He literally went from using Maddie to literally being with Cassie and letting Cassie do whatever she wants to do. And her little backstory that they're using right now about her being an influencer but being an OF model, which I think is a little bit of a weird backstory for Cassie. I think she is definitely a attention-grubbing person, but I think her storyline is a little odd. But I actually hate the character that Cassie is. She really, really irritates me and makes me mad. But then we're going to go talk about Maddie. So Maddie is living a pretty cool life, and I love how Maddie comes in and is literally going in on Cassie. Literally, like, she's gonna make money this time, but she's gonna do it on her own terms. She is getting her lick back from Cassie. Literally, she is flipping the narrative, and I love that about Maddie. I always love Maddie's character. Maddie is kick butt. And I love how she is telling Rue who she's going to talk to, and she's like, and I love this scene. And then Rue is just so unbothered. I love how Rue is still connected to, like, all of her high school, like, the people she went to high school with. Basically, if you're in that kind of life, I'm assuming that she really didn't meet any, like, long-lasting friends other than being in high school. I also think it's weird in the first 2 episodes, of course, the actor that played her sister Gia, she left, of course, but we don't get any of that. We don't get any interaction with Rue's mother, really. Rue's mother has given up on her completely. And I understand in addiction, people do have to give hard love, and I know that some people do give up on their loved ones, but Rue's mom was really adamant about helping her in the 2 seasons, so I don't understand how her mom would take that far of a step back and not have anything to do with Rue. Completely at all. I just think it's kind of like out of character for the character. Like, I think her mom really loved her, and I mean, I don't understand, but her mom seems like she's super fed up in the show and just didn't have any more to do with her. Also, Rue's character. Rue's kind of just bouncing around from place to place. I love when Rue starts at the strip club because she is literally, like, just showing people who's boss. Like, when her and Angel, which I love Angel's character, by the way, and I hope we see Angel again. We're about to talk about that again. We're about to talk about Angel in a minute because I have some theories about where she went. Rue, and this scene of Rue and Angel, I love how Rue is just completely unfazed by the fact that Angel is, like, throwing crap at her. Like, it is just, she's like, what, do you want to continue doing this or do you want to talk? And of course, Angel tells her about her friend, that is missing. And of course, Rue, yada, yada, yada. Rue is going to go tell her that she overdosed. And then Angel just starts flipping out, just, like, losing her crap. And of course, they're like, okay, we're going to send her to rehab. And I don't believe that Angel went to rehab. I believe that she was either, like, taken away somewhere or completely silenced, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if we will see Angel again. And I honestly want to know what happened to her. But we are only 2 episodes in, so we do not know if she will be back or not. But it was very sketchy. And then I also want to know who was outside in that car watching Rue. Like, whose arm was that? Who was that? Who was the van that pulled up? Like, I need so much to know so much more. So far, the first episode was probably one of the grossest things I have ever seen whenever Rue was swallowing the balloons. That was absolutely disgusting. So was the scene where her friend was helping her and, like, the dog licked her, in the back of her. That was absolutely disgusting. I think this season is a lot different than the other one, and maybe it's because I've grown up, because when I first started watching it, I was like 20 years old, and now I'm like 26, so I've grown up a lot watching this, but I want to know, this season feels a little off. It feels like it was so long, because of all the things that occurred, and so many actors that had passed away. Like, Angus, he really brought life to the story. I don't know, this one seems a little bit off. I do think Zendaya is, like, killing it as an actress in this, but I still feel like the season feels off. It does not feel like the Euphoria that I watched, like, in the last 2 seasons. But you guys can let me know what you guys think of that.